batch. We've got fresh cut collards. We sell them by the bunch, and they're $4 a bunch, or you get 2 for $7. Or we've got them over here, pre-cut, triple wash, de-stemmed, and they're $8 a bag. And I'm going to teach you a recipe on how to saute collards. If you don't like boiled collards, I'll teach you a delicious recipe on how to saute them. Okay, so I'm back to show you how to make sauteed collards. What I've got here is just a saute pan, and you can use any kind of frying pan. And I have diced Vidalia sweet onions. I've got North Carolina bacon that we sell at the Berry Patch. And I'm going to cut the bacon. Scissors are my favorite kitchen tool. I use them for everything. And I'm just cutting the bacon in little pieces. And I'm going to let the bacon and onions saute together till they get a little done. You don't want to brown them too much, but just have the onions translucent, and get some of the grease from the bacon so your collards won't burn. And for a bag of collards, I do about 3 pieces of bacon. And so I'm adding my onions now. So I've got a nice color on the onions and the bacon, and you can see the grease, well, the fat from the bacon. And I'm going to add our triple wash pre-cut collards, homegrown in Ellerby, North Carolina at the Berry Patch, to the sauteed onions and bacon. Now when you're cooking greens, it always looks like you have a lot. But as you cook them, they really cook down, and this is only 1/4 of the bag of greens. So I'll let that cook down a little, and then I'll keep adding more greens until I have the whole bag in this pan. And each time I add greens, I'm going to add a layer of salt. That's one of the best cooking lessons I've learned, is to add salt to each layer in order to properly season your vegetables or meat, whatever it is you're cooking. So I've got all of my pre-cut triple wash collard greens in the pan, and I'm letting them cook down. I'm getting ready to add some apple cider vinegar. I usually do a couple tablespoons, but that's to your liking, whether or not you want to add it or add less or more. If you want a little extra heat, you can add some crushed red pepper flakes to this, and that's really good. I enjoy that as well, but I'm fixing these for homecoming, so I'm not sure how many people would enjoy spicy collards, so I'm going to stay away from that today. So I'm going to let these cook down with the apple cider vinegar a little, and then we'll come back. So I've added my vinegar. I'm going to let it continue to cook down. And how I know these sauteed collard greens are done is when the greens are no longer a bright green. You see you have a lot of bright green, and then you have some darker green in here. The darker green is the first layer that I added, and it cooked down. So I'll just continue to toss these. I'll taste them to see if they need any added salt or vinegar. But in about 15 minutes, these collards will be ready to serve. And I usually don't add any liquid to them because you have enough liquid from the collards. But if you feel like your pan's getting too dry, you could certainly add some chicken stock or even some water to help those collards steam up if you feel like it's getting too dry. My sauteed collards are now complete. They're ready to be enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe, and I look forward to sharing more of my quick and easy recipes.